Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about normals and what that is. Let's say we have a parabola, then we have a tangent. At that same point, if we do a line that's 90 degrees to the tangent line, that's called a normal line. Okay? And if you remember, so it deals with perpendicular. If you remember from like math 1 maybe, or 8th grade math, I can't remember where you learn it, but if you have the slope, like the regular slope, and then you want to find the inverse, or sorry, the perpendicular slope. You do opposite reciprocal. So if the slope was 3/5, opposite means now we make it negative, so it went from positive to negative, and then reciprocal, we flip it upside down. Okay, so this is going to come into play when we do this. So we'll just go to an example. So they give us an equation, and they want us to find the equation of the normal to this. Now this is going to be really similar to the last video. It's just when we find the slope, it's going to be flipped upside down and the sign will be changed. That's essentially it. Okay. So what we want to do is we need to take the derivative of this. And so I'm going to rewrite it. This isn't the derivative yet. I'm going to write it like that. And then y prime, which is also our slope, our tangent slope, we bring down the negative 1/2, so that becomes negative 4x, and then we drop the 1/2 to negative 3/2. Okay, so this is our slope equation. And let's see. Okay, that's our slope equation. Now, we're going to find our tangent slope by plugging in, what was the value that they want us to look at in the problem? X equals 4. Okay, so x equals 4, we plug it in here, so we get negative 4 times 4 raised to the negative 3/2. I'm going to do a little bit with this. So we have negative 4 on top. On the bottom, we have the square root of 4 to the third. Now you can always plug this into a calculator, but I'm going to show you how to do it by hand. So we have 4, 4, 4, because 4 times 3 would be 4 fourths. These two can come out. This becomes 2 and a 2. And so the bottom of this fraction is really just 4 times 2. Okay. And then we end up with negative 4 over 8. And that is negative 1/2. Now remember, this is the tangent line slope. And so to get the slope that we're going to use in our final equation, we need to flip it upside down, gives us 2, and then we need to make it positive. And so this is our normal slope. Okay? Now we're also given this point 4. We need to come up with a point. So we have 4 comma, I don't know why I wrote it 2, but 4 comma something. Let's see. For some reason it's not writing. I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Let me look at my layers. Okay, just switched layers on me for some reason. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to plug in 4 right here. So we have 8 over square root of 4. Square root of 4 is just 2. So now I have 8 over 2. So that's 4. So it goes through the point 4, 4. Now, using this and this, all I need to do is write y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Plug those in, so it's y minus 4 equals 2, which is our normal slope, and then x minus 4. And it doesn't ask for a specific format to write it in, and so we're going to be okay with point slope form. Okay, let's just keep going through this. We have another one. So we have y equals e to the x minus 2 and x equals 3. So we're going to go through that same process. We want to find the equation of a normal line to that. That's a 2. Okay. So to do that, we need to find, let's actually find the point first. So we'll plug in 3. So we get e 3 minus 2. So that's e to the 1. And so our point is 3 comma e. So we'll use that in our final answer. Now we need to take the derivative of this. And so if you remember, derivative of e to the x is e to the x. So we just say e to the x. And, e to the x minus 2. And then we times it by the derivative of the inside, which is just 1. And so our tangent slope is e to the x minus 2. Now we're going to plug in this value and do e to the 3 minus 2. So that's just e. So the regular slope, or the tangent slope, is just e. But we want to find the perpendicular slope. So this is positive, so we make it negative. This is e over 1, and so 1 over e would be that part. Okay, now we just need to combine both of these, and we say y minus the y value equals the slope, and then x minus the x value. And that is our final equation. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you need additional help, come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.